hear me? Can you type 1 for me? Okay, I can see Elaine say hi, and Linda Attram is watching me. So it's like, hi everybody. So of course it's like on success resources, I also have Yanis. So hi Yanis. So it's like today you are joining for the part 2 of Ask Mac Actrams Anything. Okay, and then it's like last week, as I say, we have some technical issue. Either it's my side of Mac Actram side. So that's why today we do the part 2, because some of the interruptions maybe is not that good. Type in for me where you are checking in from before we get started. Let's type in that where you are checking in from, okay, where you tune in from. And my name is June. Welcome you to Succeed Movement. If you haven't joined Succeed Movement yet, it's time to join, because this is the mothership of Success Resources. Some of the important broadcasts have been happening in Succeed Movement, because Succeed Movement is the place that we grow together and we learn together and grow together. Okay, so it's like I have Jolene from Malaysia. Elaine from Penang is watching. So it's like, oh, okay. Janice is from London, is watching. So it's like we have different platforms, we have different group of people is watching. So, okay. So what is today's session about? If you haven't submit your questions, maybe today Mac Actram cannot answer your question anymore, because this is the recorded from Mac Actram from the previous question have been submitted. But it will be never too late, because I will invite you to submit today. When you submit today, so it's like Mac Actram can answer in the next session when we have the possibility to do that. But actually we do have, because this upcoming Saturday, most likely, we are going to have one session live with Mac Actram's in the webinars. So it's like you can join Mac Actram's webinars on Saturday. So if you submit the question, I will give to him earlier. So you can answer your question if you join the webinars. Okay, good. So are you ready? There's many questions have been submitted. So today he is going to share a lot about, actually he's a business coach, as you know. So but beside that, he also shares some of the question is personal question. He also answered, but because I think this is a good question that you can model, because the question that from the actions that you can model after. So thank you for tuning in to Succeed Movement Facebook Live. And today's session is about with June and Mac Actrams. So today's session is about Ask Mac Actram Anything. So Mac Actram actually later will be taking the question from the previous week you have submitted, answer one by one. Okay, you will answer one by one, but these sessions Mac Actrams is pre-recorded his question answer, because today he can't go for Facebook Live, but he put the times and look into the question and answer one by one very personally. Address your name and address your questions. So are you ready to rock? So if you're ready to log, we say hi Lillian. Hi Sylvia for checking in. Where you from? Actually it's from Amsterdam. Amsterdam. So it's like from Netherlands. So I have for the answer for the Babel questions. Okay, cool. So it's like, so we are going to start very soon. So if you haven't submit the questions, I would like you to submit the question for the next this upcoming Saturday that Mac Actram is going to have a sessions. At the same time, so today's session is about Ask Mac Actrams Anything. Okay, anything you want. So it's like you can submit the question for the upcoming Saturday sessions. If let's say you have questions, some of you is new to us. It's like you must ask me, who is Mac Actrams? Mac Actram, of course, is my he first best-selling author, multi-award winner coach. He is also an entrepreneur, and of course, his speakers. Beside that, is like he's our favorite speakers in Success Resources. So Matt Attram is also well ready. Please type ready. If you can hear me loud and clear, please type ready. Because we are going to move to the next sessions very fast, which is Matt Attram is going to answer the very special, I believe it's 14 questions that submitted, interesting question that submitted, selected for the business coach and the trainer for entrepreneur and business owners. Mac is the leading business growth expert. So oh, Sylvia said the connection is not good. I am locked down and still locked down at is not as strong as in office. Are we okay? The internet connection is frozen very bad. You are frozen most of the time, unfortunately. Let me call my colleague and ask my colleague how is things going on. Is that okay? Can you give me a moment? Give me a moment. Okay, my colleagues say that my internet is not that smooth. Like I will go directly.
Hey, thank you very much for you. Been very much the same for many years, and when I get up, the first thing I do is I meditate and pray. So I've got a meditation and prayer practice that I do for about 20 minutes, and then I do my rebounding. I've got a rebounder which starts to heal the cells in my body, so I rebound for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll do my martial arts practice. So you know, some of you know I've been practicing martial arts for over a great thing to do. And I do a little bit of cardio for another 10 minutes. And then after I've done all that, my energy is up, my energy is feeling good. I grab my gratitude journal. I write down what I'm grateful for, 10 things I'm grateful for, and other things that I write down, I journal. And then I go through my visualization for the day and visualization for the month, for the year ahead. And so that's my morning practice. And I have another practice for my food and what I eat and when I eat and everything else. So hopefully that gives you some inspiration on that. The next question we have is from Ryan Fatal. Listen guys, for those of you who were on the call yesterday live, which the internet wasn't working very well, my apologies to you. So Ryan, I did answer your question, but let me answer it again. Should I invest into myself if it gives a promising return on investment and there are risks and debt involved? Yes. Okay, so let me answer this question. I can only talk from my experience. Everything I teach, everything I show, all the stuff I do on stage is only from my experience and the things that I've learned, that I've applied, that made the difference to me. So, you know, many years ago, I was broke $100,000 to learn and grow myself. And there was a program that I flew from London, I flew to the USA to go and do. It cost me a lot of money. But at the time, I was over $100,000 in debt. And now I was spending another few thousand to go and learn this stuff, to change my life, to change my business, to change where I was going in my life. And I'm glad I did, because that program, what it did for me was to really put my mind and my body and my soul and my spirit in a different place. So much so, 18 months after that program, I was able to clear all my debt and also became financially free in 18 months. So less than 2 years. So was there risk? Yes. Did I believe in myself? Yes. And that's the secret. If you can find a mentor, a teacher, an instructor, an advisor, a guide, a coach, whatever, and they can show you the way. Now, if you believe in yourself so much that you are willing to do whatever it takes, and I was willing to do whatever it took, because I was broke, I was suffering, my family, I wasn't seeing my family. And so I would say invest in yourself. Anything you want to do, invest in yourself first and then go and do it. Hopefully 2021, go and learn what you need to learn, go and apply it and see your life change. And the best part is that you have that within you for the rest of your life. Nobody can take it away from you. So all the things I've learned in the years and I've applied have changed my life financially, from being broke over $100,000 in debt to becoming a multi-millionaire. It wasn't by accident. It was taking risks and learning and applying. So Ryan Fatal, thank you for your question. Next question. What would be the smartest investment that can bring regular cash flow this year if you have 20,000 euros to invest? So Matevs Fatur, thank you very much for your question. Now, again, I can only come from my experience. If I've got $20,000, 20,000 euros to invest, where would I invest it? Let me give you a key secret that I've been sharing with people, and people who have listened and applied it have realized what I'm talking about. Now, the smartest investment is the investment in yourself, just like I said to Ryan just now. Millionaire moment, I actually break down 8 different ways to invest your money for good return. And if I said to you, go and invest here, or invest your money here, invest your money here, and it goes wrong, you'll come back to me. So what I don't want to do is give you financial advice, but I will give you information. And I have spent time in them, and I've made mistakes in them. I've studied them. I've had coaches in them. So $20,000, you could invest in any of those areas, right? The people invest in internet marketing. They start a business. They do real estate. They do stocks. They do Forex. It doesn't matter what it is. What I'm going to advise you to do, Matevs, is this. I don't know your background, but I will say, before you invest your $20,000 or euros, I want you to, for 2 weeks, different passive income streams, whether it's real estate, stocks, forex, and depending on your time, depending on how much time you search, see which one actually resonates with you more. And pick one. That spend in it, going deep into it, and find a program or a course to really apply in that particular investment vehicle in terms of the wealth vehicle, so you can create more passive income. Great question, Matevs. I really appreciate it. That's good. I always have good advice suggestions for my clients, but I still have a hard time with helping myself. Could you help? Now, same as I've said to Matevs and same as I've said to Ryan, what I'm going to say to you is this, Hayat, is this. It's easy to give people advice. It's easy to tell other people because you are not emotionally attached to. So the best thing you can do is get yourself a coach. You are a coach or want to be a coach. Now, let me tell you about fake. If you are a coach and you don't have a coach, you are fake. That's what I say to coaches. Who's coaching you? I check out the seminar, the webinar I'm doing this evening. Hopefully you'll be on there, Hayat. 2 hours, I'm giving you content on building your business. It doesn't matter if you're doing coaching or other things. 2 hours, today is the 20th of January. So if you're watching this on the 20th of January, make sure you join me in this evening, UK time, 6 p.m. UK time, to come and learn that. So my advice, Hayat, is get a coach, whatever it is, and learn how to structure your business correctly, and make sure you're getting coached. I aim for the coaching support young entrepreneurs. I can give a good advice, but I can't help myself because you are stuck in your own head. And so you need someone from outside to direct you, to advise you, to show you the way. So Hayat, great question. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who else do we have? Ankita Singh. I've identified my niche, and now the challenge is how to start the process. To know how it will sell, know if it's a larger pain problem for the masses. I'm focusing on the problem where women who are in between jobs are not happy with their jobs, are feeling lost, and to see the possibilities of their desired life. Now, good. Hopefully you listened to one of my talks. I hope you have. And here's the thing. If you've identified your niche and you know what the problem is, the next step is you now need to know how to sell. Okay? And again, if you're joining me on the webinar this evening, I'm going to teach you how to sell. I'm going to give you more details on that. So when it comes to sell, see, once you know your group of people, and now you need to have a sales process. And I have a sales process that has made millions for different companies around the world. So I want to share that with you, because then it makes it easier. Now you know who your niche is. Now you're going to approach them. When you approach them, what are you going to say? How are you going to approach it? How are you going to structure it so they understand the value that you have for them? They know that you understand their problem because you can articulate it very, very well. And you go all the way down to closing and asking for money. A lot of people have fear when it comes to asking for money. I have a process for that. So now you're doing what you love. you enjoy what you love, and people want to pay you because they value you. I want to help you with that. So make sure you come with me and so I can show you. Now, so that question was Ankita, thank you very much. Next question is from Shantiran Pavadia. So Shantiran Pavadia, thank you very much for your question. How to make passive income. Now, in my book, The Millionaire Moment, I talk about different vehicles to create passive income. And just as I said at the beginning of this conversation, the advice I gave to Matevs is this. The way to create passive income is to understand that what's the difference between passive income and what's the opposite of that? Working income. Working income you have to work for. Passive income, you have to set something up, and once you've set it up, you just maintain it, and it gives you regular cash flow and income going forward. So what you need to do, as I said to Matevs, is research what the various passive income vehicles are, then identify one that you want to focus on and go and learn it. Spend some money in there, go to a Success Resources event, whatever it is. If it's business, come to me, I can help you with that. But business, you can create passive income. What you need to do is create the right systems, the right processes, have the right team in place, and let them run it, put a right general manager in place, and now you can be of that. But there are stocks, there are real estate, there's internet stuff, there is cryptocurrencies, there's so many. So study, then once you've studied it, pick one, study that hard, go get yourself a coach, go on a training program. So the point of going on a training program and the point of getting a coach is so it minimizes your risk and you're held accountable to get it done. And so that's exactly what I did when I got into business. When I started turning my business around, that's exactly what I did when I went into real estate. I studied it first of all, and that's how I was able to buy millions and millions of dollars of real estate with little or no money, because I learned creative strategies on how to do that. That's why study is so important. Don't be egotistical and think you can figure it out yourself. Figuring it out costs money, and it'll cost you more in the long run than it costs you to invest in yourself. So hopefully that answers that. Now, Eddie Gann. Eddie, thank you for your question. How to be not nervous when you come in to speak in public, for public speaking. So Eddie, thank you for the question. One little trick I use is not that, okay, there's several things. I could teach you all day on this, but let me give you some hints. Eddie, be nervous when it comes to public speaking. First thing is this, make sure you practice. So whatever you're going to talk about, practice it. I have a format, I have a template that I teach people, but practice it, practice it, practice it, practice it. Practice it so much so now you have the confidence that you know what you're talking about. The second thing is this, once you've practiced and you're going to step on stage, what you want to do is connect with the audience. So in order to not be nervous, love your audience. The audience wants you to win. They don't want you to fail. They didn't come in to spend time with you so that you can fail. No, they want you to win. So practice enough so that when you get in front of them, focus on giving them value. Give them so much value that they love what you are saying. So give them your energy. Now, the people who get most nervous in front of people when they're speaking is, the reason why that happens is this, they're focused on themselves. So Eddie, they are focusing on themselves and they are not focused on the audience or the participants. If you focus on the audience and the participants, guess what? It takes the you join, because I will give you more secrets on that. Now, Salwa Al-Hachan, to invest in Tesla or not to invest in Tesla? Tesla, this 2020 reached a very great high. A lot of people made a lot of money in Tesla. So I'm not going to say invest in Tesla or not invest in Tesla. What I'm going to say again is this. As you can see and hear, I'm a big believer in education. Do not invest in anything you do not understand. Now, either you're getting a coach who's done the studying and done the analysis and done the research and studied the graphs and studied the charts, or you have the ability to do that. And if you study the charts, you've studied the fundamental, you've done the technical analysis, and it's all clear where Tesla is going, then invest. But Tesla, I believe, is not going to be on that high for too long. It's gonna drop at some point. So you got to know when that's going to happen and buy cheaper. And that's the same applies to Apple, Google. Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. Study it first. If you're seeing invest in Tesla last year and made incredible amounts of money, great, well done for them. But don't jump in because they've done it. Jump in because it makes sense to you for you to study it and see the reason why and then go after it. So study it before you waste your money. Salva, thank you for your question. Who's this? Elias Chamoun. Elias, how to invest in Bitcoin from getting one till being wealthy? Thanks. All right. Thank you. Good question. I invest in cryptocurrencies. I've got a number of cryptocurrencies that I invest in. In the course of 2020, I'm up more than 70% on my investments in that. Now, I didn't get into it until I studied it, right? A lot of people before that had made a lot of mistakes. They've just jumped in because Bitcoin is going up. Now, find a teacher, find a school, find an education company that you can trust. You can trust they can prove to you how they've done it and the testimonials from their clients, and then follow their process. If you don't study it and if you don't understand it, you are going to lose a lot of money, and a lot of people have done that as well. So be like a wealthy person. Think like a wealthy person. Converting them into business. I started by Amazon affiliates, but I see their commission is too low. What can I do? Now, here's the thing. Amazon obviously gives you low commissions. It's a business. So the question is, what is it you really want? Why did you get into Amazon? Why are you've got a community on Facebook. What are you doing with that community? So I would say so you're probably doing Amazon affiliate scheme because it's some kind of passive income and you're getting commissions, but you realize you have to put a lot of effort in for little return. So what vehicle can you get into that you can put the same amount of effort or more and get a higher return? That's where I want your mind to be. Now, if you want to check out my book, The Millionaire Moment, there's different vehicles that will work for you much better. If you are on the call with me this evening, I'm going to give you more details on how to improve in business if you're in business already. And if you want to stick with the affiliate thing, I'll show you how to attract more followers so that they can understand what you're doing. You can teach them. Maybe you start an education company or coaching company to help other people. But I would say if you're doing it for passive income, for wealth, then you need to find another way in order to get much more passive income or higher return. Now, Jesse, so that was a question from Liliana CM. Thank you, Liliana. Jesse says, how to develop your skill. Jesse Mandipol. Jesse, today I'm totally financially free and a millionaire, and I still study. I still go to courses. I still go to seminars. I still have coaches who coach me. So how to develop your skill is to identify what area in your life. So first thing is this: what do I want? Ask the question, what do I want? What do you want? What do you want in your life? What lifestyle do you want? How much money do you want to earn? Once you're clear on that, the next question is, who can help me in that? And when the who can help me is, now I need to find a coach or a trainer or a training company or speak to Success Resources to see if they've got a course in that. So once you understand what you want, then the question is, how are you going to do it? Either you know how to do it or you're going to ask for help. That's how you're going to develop your skill. Jesse Mandipol, thank you for your question. Let me see who else we have. We have Jesse Mandipol again. How to start inventing a product for the whole process. How do I find what's the question? How do I find a business mentor? You're looking at one right now. So the way to look to find a business mentor is to follow them. Follow what they do. Go to their webinar, go to their seminar, follow them on social media, ask questions, see what they're doing. So once you understand, as I said earlier on, what you want, then find the right person to help you. If I'm the right person, hand on my heart, and I will help you. So hopefully join me in the presentation this evening. How do you start inventing a product or whole process? Instead of inventing a product, the easiest thing is to identify, if you've seen any of my talks, is to identify what products are on the market already, what is wrong with them, what is working, what isn't working, and instead of trying to invest in invent a product, why don't you do this? Identify where the problems are and improve a product or a service. That's what Richard Branson has done for years. So so what did I say? Improve. That's the word. Improve a product or service. It's easier, it's cheaper, and it's cost effective. And we know there's a demand for it already. So thank you for your question here. Why are you so charming? Is that a last question? Who said that? Beboshini. Why are you so charming? That I do not know. I'd have to ask my mother or my wife or my children. Now, I'm saying that, but thank you for saying that. Why am I so charming? I don't know if I'm charming, but what I would say is, Beboshini, is this. I love people. I love helping people improve. I love helping people grow. I love it when people get back to me and say, Mac, because you said this, I did this, and this is what happened. Because you said this, I've grown my business to more than $1 million a year. Because of what you've done, my family is good. I'm in a good relationship, and everything's good. So because I love people, I want to give people as much as I can so that they can improve in their life. And hopefully they can go forward to help other people. Remember, I came from broke. I had nothing. And for me, it's a joy to help others to get to where they want to go. For me, that's so important. So I want to say thank you for your questions. And I want to say, God bless you. Take care of yourself. If our path cross again in the future, I look forward to helping you to take your life, your business to the next level. I'm wishing for you 2021 to be a great year. I want to say a big thank you to Success Resources, June Yoon and the whole team, Terence, the whole team for putting this together. This Ask Mac any question you want. I will speak from my heart and I'll say it as it is because that's how I am. God bless, take care, much love. Until next time, Mac, bye for now.
Hi, welcome back. So I hope you guys is still there. So it's like my house internet is not very strong. So it's like I'm still locked down. So it's like I'm not very sure you are same like me, locked down at home. And when you live in the very comfortable place, sometimes internet access is not that powerful. So but anyway, anyhow, I hope that you guys enjoy today's sessions. So I'm looking forward to see you again, and thank you for tuning in to Success Resources. So it's like if that say you just now Mac have mentioned about his sessions, so it's already over last week. So it's like you can join the replay with this link. My team member have put the link in the chat, so you can join the replay to watch the replay, or put up another sessions on this upcoming Saturday. So it's like stay tuned with us. So that's why it's like you can join the live session with my Attrams, so you can ask more questions. So okay, so it's like I think it's like you haven't joined Succeed Movement. I would like to warmly welcome you to join Succeed Movement. It's a mothership of Success Resources. So I think because the internet is not that strong, I would like to end the call, the the live today, the broadcast today. So, but I'm really looking forward for your next times that we have a better internet. So let's say goodbye. And my name is June. I check out now.